Grunnies Love Games. Application Systems Heidelberg. Ding. Hallöchen, meine Lieben, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Projekt meinerseits. Und zwar spielen wir das wundervolle Point-and-Click-Detektiv-Adventure Lamplight City. Ja, das Spiel, das noch gar nicht draußen ist, sondern erst, wenn ich es richtig verstanden habe, im September erscheinen wird, ist ja jetzt schon mal zumindest im ersten Kapitel bei mir auf dem Kanal zu sehen. Dafür geht mein ganz, ganz lieber Dank heraus an die Application Systems Heidelberg, die wir auch gerade schon mal sehen durften, denn ich wurde angeschrieben und gefragt, ob ich nicht einen Key haben möchte für eben jene Preview-Version hier und habe dann auch gesagt, gerne, mache ich. Und damit sind wir hier. Es gibt das erste Kapitel quasi, also dieses, die Geschichte des Spiels ist unterteilt in mehrere einzelne Kapitel. Es ist nicht episodenmäßig erscheinen, aber es gibt halt kleine Kapitel des Spiels, in denen es verschiedene Fälle zu lösen gibt, ne? Und das baut natürlich aufeinander auf. Und wenn du in dem einen Fall scheiterst oder dir es mit irgendeiner Fraktion und mit irgendjemandem versaust, kann das spätere Auswirkungen haben. Sowas in der Richtung. Was ich natürlich mal sagen dürfte, also wie gesagt, mein absoluter Dank geht raus hier an die Application Systems Heidelberg dafür, dass ich diesen Key haben darf. Mit diesem Key sind keine Bedingungen verbunden, das heißt, ich kann quasi ja, alles zeigen, was es gibt auf meinem Kanal und ich darf auch sagen, was ich möchte und mir wird hier nicht der Mund verboten oder sowas und das ist auf jeden Fall keine Werbung, sondern etwas, was ich wirklich gerne auch spielen würde und auch jetzt eben spielen kann. Insofern, yay! Und ja, bevor ich jetzt noch mal Zeit wegnehme, würde ich mal sagen, klicken wir einfach, oder ich sage es sogar, klicken wir auf New Game, das ganze Spiel ist auf Englisch, auch Englisch synchronisiert, wie ich erfahren durfte, sitzt man gerade noch an der Übersetzung des Ganzen, das heißt, das wird auch in Deutsch, auf Deutsch dann später zu haben sein. Ja, okay, ich halte die Klappe, wir legen los. Lamplight City. Was sagen wir denn zum lieben Bill, dem alten Trunkenbold? Erste schwierige Entscheidung hier direkt am Anfang des Spiels.
Bill, wake up! The carriage is on fire!
That's only funny when I do it to you.
What's the matter? Have a rough night?
Bit too much Bollingworth ale is all. That stuff really creeps up on you.
Sorry I couldn't join you, but I was long overdue for a quiet night in with Addie.
That's fine. There'll be plenty of other opportunities. Hell, maybe Adelaide can even join us. It's been ages since she last drank me under the table.
Afraid she mostly sticks to tea these days.
Miles, what exactly is it we're looking into? I may have dozed off during the briefing.
Ich habe nicht das Gefühl, dass wir einer dieser Leute sind, aber wir machen uns schon Sorgen um unseren
Honestly,
Kumpel.
Bill, one of these days Snelling's gonna notice.
No, he won't. Why do you think they put him behind a desk? The man couldn't find his own backside with a pair of pliers and a lantern.
Very funny. Anyway, it's a burglary at the Hambrook Flower Shop.
A burglary, eh? How dull. At least we'll have enough time to get a drink afterwards.
You seem awfully certain of that.
I am. In fact, I'd bet the devil my head that we're done within the hour.
Well, the devil's gonna be disappointed that his winnings are so meager.
Und nun sitzen wir den Rest der Fahrt schweigend.
We've
Okay, wir
arrived.
sind da.
After you, Bill.
1844. The City of New Bretagne. Borough of... Delhi. Die Briten sprechen die Hälfte ihrer Stadtnamen nicht aus. Ich habe Angst, das falsch zu machen. Wir werden es bestimmt gleich erfahren, wie es ausgesprochen wird. Ne? Leicester. Und nicht Like heißt da.
You more than anyone else should know that there's rarely a dull night in Chumley.
Chumley.
I have a feeling tonight will be the exception. Until we get to the pub, that is.
Keep your mind on the case, Bill. Now let's get a move on.
Da steht Cholmondeley. Und was spricht da? Chomday. Chomday. Oh, Briten, Alter. So. Als Bestrafung guckst du die Laterne an, du Arsch.
Glad this thing is lit. This isn't really the type of place I'd prefer to be at this time of night.
Don't worry, Miles. I've got your back.
Oh, ein Luftschiff hier unauffällig im Hintergrund. Das durften wir auch schon auf dem Startbildschirm sehen. Ich würde mal sagen, das wird vielleicht mal eine Rolle spielen später. Schauen wir mal.
Can't believe that thing made it all the way across the Atlantic in less than a week.
Don't scoff at the future, Miles. Pretty soon, we'll all be riding those things to work.
Especially considering Prince Harold is their big celebrity passenger.
Was haben wir sonst noch?
An all too common sight in this part of town.
Sad to say, it hasn't really changed much since I was a boy. Fordham, what are you doing?
I was gonna check inside this trash can for clues.
Miles, in the 15 years we've been partners, how many times have you found something inside a trash can that wasn't garbage?
Fair point.
Es gibt immer ein erstes Mal, aber jetzt wissen wir, dass wir Myers Fordham sind. Und das hier ist der Hanbrook Flower Shop.
That reminds me. I should pick up a bouquet for Addie when we're done here.
Seems like you've been spending more time with me than with her lately. I sure hope she's not the jealous type.
Looks like they've had some trouble with vandalism.
Pretty much every business in this part of town has.
Na gut, ich würde mal sagen, wir schauen uns noch die...
Certainly looks
das
cozy
Window.
in there.
Plants have a nice way of doing that.
Ich habe Widow gelesen. Wir schauen uns mal ganz kurz
Come on, Bill.
die... Wieso wird mir... Oh Gott, ich kann kein Deutsch mehr. Witwe. Ich wollte gerade...
Charming little place, isn't it?
Charming, but empty. We need to find the owner.
Always so to the point, Fordham. If ever there was a better time to stop and smell the flowers.
I think I'll leave that to you, Bill.
With my allergies? Hardly.
Ach ja, du kleiner,
Plants hanging on hooks.
lustiger
Nice
Kerl.
space-saving method.
I'd probably bang my head against them constantly if I had them in my apartment.
Ich frage mich, ob wir später noch zwischen den beiden hin und her wechseln werden oder nicht.
This is quite the selection. Come over here and take a whiff, Bill.
Sure, if you don't mind me getting snot all over your coat.
Oh, no, not the Myers case all over again. On second thought, you can just stay over there.
Bestimmt wurde Myers mit einer Blume erdrosselt oder sowas und er musste das untersuchen. Weiß ich alles. Ich kenne mich aus.
Not too many left.
Polizei, Kram,
Seems business
bla bla.
isn't so bad around here.
Well, you know what they say. There are only 3 certainties in life. Death, taxes, and people taking advantage of sales.
Wir können ja mal klingeln oder wir können noch mal vorher mit Bill reden.
Mostly a bunch of fertilizer and growth tonics.
Growth tonics, eh?
Plant growth tonics, Bill.
Of course. I knew that.
Bill, Also wirklich.
Got a minute, Bill?
For you, Miles, I've got 5.
Ah, und das hier ist der Konversationsbildschirm. Das bin ich und das ist er. Ich habe seinen Namen vergessen. Wieso habe ich seinen Namen vergessen? Wie heiße ich eigentlich nochmal?
Burglary at a flower shop. Not the most thrilling case we've had, is it?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Snelling's been giving us the boring cases lately on purpose.
Why would he do something like that?
He's eyeing a promotion to chief of police. He'd sell his own mother's cane if he thought it would help. Plus, there's no secret he doesn't like us.
I can't understand why. I've shown him nothing but respect.
It's because you're too good at what you do. And because you're friends with me.
What's that got to do with anything?
Not everyone is as open-minded as you, Miles. Let's just leave it at that.
Ah, dann bist du Bill gewesen, du Mais. Ich war mir nicht mehr sicher, wer von beiden. Ich habe ein schlechtes Gedächtnis. Das wird gut sein in diesem Spiel, glaube ich.
Not as much as you misstepping in that pile of horseshit last week.
I was distracted by that story you were telling me about your sister. How's she doing out west, anyway?
Well, she's not in the chum, so fantastic. Living here was about as fun as wearing a vest made of meat to a dogfight. I'm glad we both managed to get out. Oh, and by the way, Miles, you didn't do such a great job of cleaning your shoes.
That would explain all the funny looks I've been getting. Still feeling rough, Bill?
Yes, but I'll feel better once this case is finished and we can go down to the Angel for a pint or 4.
Hair of the dog?
No better medicine.
When's the last time you took any time off?
That's a good question. What year is this again?
I think we've both been working a bit too much lately. Addie's been wanting to go visit her mother in Dixie. Maybe we can all go.
That sounds nice, but I wouldn't want to be a third wheel on a visit to your in-laws. Unless... Would Adelaide's brother be there by any chance?
You're incorrigible, Bill.
It's one of my finer qualities.
Got any opinions on the upcoming election?
I'll just be glad when it's all over. It seems like the last few months have been nothing but people giving opinions and telling me what to do without a moment's peace.
I know what you mean. I already saw some kids putting up Atwood posters down my street.
I already drew mustaches in all the ones on my street.
Handlebar?
You know me too well.
I always thought of Atwood as more of a Van Dyke type of man myself.
I can see that. Yeah. Well, there's something to do tomorrow.
You enjoying this weather? It's a nice evening for it, not too hot. I find a bit of fresh air always helps clear out the mental cobwebs.
It's just too bad the air in the chum is about as fresh as a week-old corpse. At any rate, it'll be winter before you know it. The whole city will be shut down, and we'll be digging bodies out from under the snowbanks.
Always something to look forward to. The ferry ride over was surprisingly uneventful, don't you think?
I know. It doesn't really feel like a visit to the chum without seeing at least one fist fight. Ah, well, there's always the ride back.
Let's get back to it.
All right.
Okay, das war eine lange Konversation. Wow, man kann immer... Ja, gut, egal.
It says private.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Be right there.
Private doorway.
Oh, hello,
Hallo.
gentlemen. I must
Sieh mal,
say you
lady.
caught me by surprise. I was preparing to close soon. May I help you find anything? The flowers in the center display are half price this week, and I have a special on chrysanthemums today. Or perhaps a custom bouquet for the special ladies in your lives?
I have no need myself, but maybe Adelaide would appreciate a little something. Eh, Miles? Those peonies in the corner look nice.
I'm afraid we're not here as customers tonight, ma'am. We'd like to have a word with the proprietor. Is he in?
I see. I'm Cecilia Handbook, and this is my shop. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm Detective Miles Fordham, and this is my partner, William Legere. We received a report of a burglary at your store.
A report? From whom? I never contacted the police before, and I didn't this time, either.
It was made anonymously. But are you saying this isn't the first time it's happened?
Correct. It's happened 3 times. But considering the police hardly care about the daily muggings and vandalisms around here, I didn't think they would be interested in something so trivial.
Well, we're here now, and we'll do all we can to help you.
We'll have to see about that.
If you wouldn't mind, Mrs. Handbrook, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Very well, Detective.
Oh, okay, jetzt sieht sie etwas abgehärmter aus als draußen. Sie hat den Okay.
Could you give me the details concerning the burglaries?
About 3 weeks ago on Monday, I noticed that my order of Easter lilies was missing. At first, I thought nothing of it. Sometimes certain types of flowers are unavailable or arrive in poor condition. These things happen. Then 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, it happened again. But this time, I noticed something rather odd.
Go on.
When I opened the shop, there were 6 crowns and 10 shillings on the counter. That's exactly the cost of 2 orders of lilies. Last Friday, it happened yet again. The lilies were missing, and there was payment for 1 order on the counter. I believe that someone has been breaking into my shop after hours, taking the lilies, and leaving money behind.
How unusual.
Indeed. Quite indeed. Okay. Da stimmt irgendwas nicht. Also das ist jetzt schon klar, aber...
Have you found any evidence of a break-in?
No, the front door is always locked. My assistant Trevor and I are the only ones with the key.
Aha.
Are there any other points of access to the building?
The upstairs windows, I suppose, but I make sure to keep them locked, and neither of them have been broken.
Would you allow us to have a look upstairs?
Is that really necessary? I was just about to close up the shop.
It won't take but a moment.
Fine, I suppose you may, but please, don't dally too long.
Also eigentlich gibt es ja jetzt kein richtiges Verbrechen hier, also können wir theoretisch wieder gehen.
You mentioned your assistant has the other shop key. What can you tell me about him?
His name is Trevor Hastings, and he has been working for me for the past 10 years.
Do you trust him?
Implicitly. I've known him for ages, and he has been my full-time assistant since shortly after my husband died. You're not suggesting he had anything to do with this, are you?
Not at all. I would like to speak with him, though. Where might I find him?
It's Friday, so he should be on his way back from the docks right now. He'll be bringing my flower order within the hour.
Good. We'll meet him here then, if that's all right with you.
I suppose I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
Polizei kann, was die Polizei kann. Payment.
So this burglar has been paying for the stolen goods?
That would appear to be the case, yes. I really don't think this could even be considered a crime. That's one of the reasons I didn't bother reporting it to the police.
And the other reasons?
Oh, I think I've already made those quite clear, Detective.
Suspicious people. Oh, ja, suspicious people in dieser Gegend.
Have you been in business long?
Yes, I opened this shop 30 years ago, along with my late husband, David. But the past 10 years, I've been running things on my own.
Don't you feel unsafe being here by yourself so late into the night?
Detective, when you've lived in this part of town as long as I have, it takes quite a lot to scare you.
Na gut, fragen wir
Have you
mal.
noticed any suspicious characters lurking around?
Detective Fordham, this is Chumley. You can't throw a stone without hitting a suspicious character. And if you've noticed my window, you'd be aware that stones get thrown around quite a bit in this neighborhood. If you're looking for trouble, you're far more likely to find it out there than in here.
I meant if you'd seen anyone out of the ordinary near your shop.
Only the two men from the police who entered it tonight. That is most definitely out of the ordinary.
I think that's all the information I need for now.
All right, Detective.
Hey, die Frau mag mich überhaupt nicht, aber das ist irgendwie klar, oder? Gut, was haben wir denn hier? Current case. Honor among thieves. The Hamburg flower shop has been burglarized. Will the burglar return, or is this investigation just a formality? Find a point of entry upstairs, wait for Trevor Hastings and speak to him. Clues: missing lilies. 3 orders of Easter lilies have been taken, but money has been left for them. Why would the burglar bother to leave money behind? Points of entry. According to the owner, the only points of entry to the shop are the front doors and the upstairs windows, both of which she keeps locked. Only she and her assistant have a key. Ja, also eigentlich verweist er ja alles auf den Assistant, ne? Der aber noch nicht als Suspect hier drin steht, mit dem müssen wir erstmal reden. Dokumente haben wir auch noch keine. Okay. Sehr interessant. Wird auf jeden Fall helfen, wieder reinzukommen, wenn Aufnahmepause und sowas dabei ist. Dann gehen wir doch einfach mal nach oben. Und schauen uns das mal an.